Good morning. Oh, just let me angle you right before I get out of the drive. There we are. Good morning. Welcome to another weekly vlog. How are we all? It's Monday. It's 10 to 9 and I am off to not just the parcel shop. I'm going to the Royal Mail delivery office to pick up the parcel that was left for me when we were away on Friday. And I'm also going to Wilko to pick up an order, which is, don't get too overexcited, it's a new laundry basket, because I broke mine. I tripped over it and broke it last week. I wasn't even drunk, it was the middle of the day. Anyway, how was everybody's weekends? Ours was good, hectic but good. We were obviously at my parents' overnight on Friday, which I mentioned in last week's vlog. We went out for a really nice meal with them to a French restaurant in Parkstone near Bournemouth, called Isabel's, if anybody's in that area and wants to know. It was really, really good, really enjoyed that. And then the following morning, Saturday, we got up and I went to my favourite charity shop in the whole world, and I put a copy of my receipt on Instagram. I spent £300 in 35 minutes in one charity shop. It's just a pleasure to shop in that place. It's every single item you pick out is, you go through a round, everything is a nice brand, and not cheap prices, but I think I got 45 items for £300, so not horrific either. Plenty of profit in it for the charity and for me as well, so that works nicely for everybody. Excuse me, frog in my throat. So that was great. Then we went with my parents to my sister-in-law's new cafe, which I showed you in Vlogmas. It's actually sort of cafe stroke wine bar stroke bistro, I suppose, and we had brunch there, which was very nice. And then Ashley and I drove home, got home about 2 o'clock, and then we were out with friends for dinner locally at a pub on Saturday night, a pub that specialises in pies, which was lovely, really, really nice. But I just feel like I've eaten. We were out on Thursday night as well for an impromptu night out with friends and ended up eating out. And God, I just feel like I've eaten so badly recently. It's I've just really overeaten and eaten all the wrong things. So I'm going to try and have a healthy week this week. I'm going to try and get out for some walks. I'm going to try and eat well. Plan what I'm going to eat today already, and yeah, just rein it back a bit, because a week on Wednesday we fly to Cyprus for a week, so it's all go in Caroline's life, isn't it? Anyway, I'm going to stop here because that's a 3-minute intro already this morning, and I'll come back to you later. It's about 2:30 and I've just got 3 more items to photograph. They needed ironing, so I've just ironed them. And then I'm going to photograph those and get those listings uploaded, and that will be 20 listings for today. I'm aiming for 100 listings this week, which is quite a lot, but we shall see. Just thought I'd show you my stock room with all my waiting to be listed bags of stuff. Starting from here, there is sort of this is the oldest one, so these are the ones that get listed first. And then it sort of comes right. It usually doesn't get any further than here, but we have got all of these. So yeah, quite a lot that needs listing still. Obviously no shopping for me this week, but as I go through the stuff I'm listing at the moment is the older stuff, because I do it in order. So as I go through the new stuff I got this weekend, a couple of people asked me on Instagram to show some of the stuff I got, so I will do that as I go through things this week. I'll show you a few bits of what I got. So I've been watching the Madeleine McCann series on Netflix. Anybody else watching that? Any thoughts on Madeleine McCann? It's one of those great polarising issues of our time, isn't it? Did the parents do it, or are they absolutely innocent? What do you think? I think they're innocent. I think they probably are, but I did go down the conspiracy theory loophole, or not, sinkhole on the internet yesterday, of reading all the forums and conspiracy sights and all that sort of thing, and it does sway me a little bit, but who knows. It was a tragic case all round, whatever happened, wasn't it? Very sad, but I wonder if we'll ever know the truth. I don't suppose so. Anyway, right, I'm going to get these last 3 listings done, and then I'm going to take myself off out for a walk and some fresh air. I'm going to try and do that most days this week to sort of counteract the mid-afternoon slump. The struggle is real with that. It's 20 to 6. I thought it was 5 o'clock, but it's 20 to 6. I have just changed my bedclothes. I love the feeling of clean sheets. I love the thought of getting into my bed when it has clean sheets. It's just such a nice feeling, isn't it? So I've just done them. And now I'm really looking forward to going to bed this evening. Ashley should be home from work soon. It's, I think for dinner tonight, I have got a vegetarian curry out of the freezer for me, which was leftover. It's a spinach and paneer and chickpea curry, which I will have with a bit of rice. Ashley is having it leftover. Last night he made a lamb cleftico with a leg of lamb, or half a leg of lamb, and I'm not a massive eater of lamb. I will eat lamb, but I generally like it only when it's sort of completely falling off the bone, really well cooked. And it wasn't this one last night, so we had lots of lamb left over, so he is having the leftovers of that for dinner. So yeah, nice easy microwave style dinner tonight. Now I've got to open this box, which I picked up from Wilko this morning, which has a new mascara to try, I think, as well as a couple of other bits. I think I told you this morning it's got a laundry basket, which is very unexciting, but the mascara is slightly more exciting. Right, new washing basket there, very unexciting. I also got one of these. This is one of my best buys from Wilko. I always buy these from there. They are the little wash bags for washing your bras in, which I find very useful. They're about £2, I think. But most interestingly, I got this mascara, I Need a Miracle. Let me put it down so I can make it focus. There we are. Which has apparently got something that tints your lashes in it as well. It's only £3.30 or something. It's by Essence, which is the brand that make my favourite ever mascara, the Lash Princess. And yeah, I thought I'd give it a go. It's called I Need a Miracle, Volumizing and Strengthening, and it's got Lash Tinting Complex. I will use it tomorrow morning and let you know what I think. Good morning, it's Tuesday. I have just been to have a haircut, but I thought I'd better get it cut before my holiday. I've been taking a supplement for my nails. I don't know if I've told you this already, to help my nails grow, and the side effect, I mean, it's working slowly for my nails, limited success, but the side effect is that my hair grows so quickly and so much thicker. If it was as successful for my nails as it has been for my hair, which I didn't actually want to grow, I'd be pleased. Anyway, yes, I've been for a haircut. It's about 10 to 10 and I am just on my way to Tesco's to buy a few bits for tonight's dinner, which is out of a new cookbook, which I will show you when I get home. I feel a bit like I'm swimming through treacle today. Sorry, it's the first time I turned the camera on or looked at myself in the mirror since I was in the car this morning, just looking at my hairdo. Yeah, I feel a bit like I'm swimming through treacle. I don't know why. I decided that I was only going to draft today rather than do photographs and upload listings and then get loads drafted. I haven't got loads drafted at all, but I'm still trying. It's about 3 o'clock, or getting on for 3 o'clock. I'm about to go and get myself a Diet Coke, but I just wanted to show you this Laura Ashley dress that I'm listing. It's a vintage Laura Ashley with this crochet collar, and when I went to list it yesterday, I noticed that it had real discoloration along the back of the collar there. I don't know how good the light is, so you're going to see it, but I put it into Vanish for a few hours and then rinsed it and span it in the machine, and it's actually come out. I'm actually really pleased with it. There is still a hint of it, but unless you were actually looking for it, I don't think you'd notice that discoloration, so I'm really pleased. Also, never come across a Laura Ashley dress. I thought it was brushed cotton, but it's actually viscose with 16% wool, which I've never come across in a vintage or not in an 80s Laura Ashley. Anyway, got this rather nice pin tuck detail down here, and it's long sleeves and pockets as well. So yeah, I'm going to list that, and I've got another thing to show you that I'm going to go and photograph now in the garden because it's rather big and I haven't got enough floor space to photograph it. So this is a crochet blanket that I bought, hand crocheted. I spread it out on the grass. I don't know if you can get an idea of how big that is. I would say that would fit easily on my Super King bed and probably go down the sides a little bit. Let's see if I stand in it, if you get some sort of an idea of the size. Probably not actually. No, that was a complete fail, wasn't it? Maybe like that. Yes, it is huge. I paid £5 for it. Have I said that already? Which, I mean, that's a labour of love. I used to crochet. I can crochet. That must have taken weeks, I should think. I'm going to try for about, maybe I need to look to I haven't looked at completed yet, but I'm going to try for about £40 maybe plus postage, I'm thinking, for that. I need to see if I can get some decent photos anyway. That's what I'm doing now before it rains, because the sky is looking somewhat dark out there. God, can you hear those noisy seagulls? Well, I feel like my train has been stopped at Procrastination Central all afternoon. I have no idea why I look so red. I am not actually very red at all, I don't think. Ugh. Yes, it has not been a productive afternoon. I have sat at my desk all afternoon, apart from when I went in the garden to photograph the crochet blanket. So, I mean, I have done about 15 drafts. I've sorted a few more bits of craft stuff, which is good. I did go back to one of my little local charity shops this morning, one that I go in a lot, and I had 3 items that I've bought from there recently that had, one was a vintage dress, floral, like a pastel dress, that had massive great big iron mark on the bottom at the middle. How I didn't spot that, I have no idea. Another one was a Hobbs dress which had a stain on the front, which I tried to get out and couldn't. And another one was a lovely wool tweed skirt that I've had for ages, that the zip was broken. I was vaguely thinking about whether I could fix it, but I couldn't. Anyway, I took them all back and I exchanged them for new stuff. I know the manager in there quite well, and he was fine about me taking them back. They all had the tags on still. So that was good. So I've exchanged them for stuff that I actually can sell. Not that there was anything particularly good in there, but I got, I think it was £15 worth. So I got £15 worth of new stuff, which is about 5 items, I think. And so I did that, so that was good. And what else have I done? I've done those drafts, but I really haven't got much else done this afternoon. It's the sort of day where I get to the end of the day and I think, I wish I'd just given up at blimmin' lunchtime and gone and done something nice for the afternoon, because I didn't end up getting anything done. So that's kind of annoying. Anyway, in good news, I did sell this last night, this Fortnum and Mason hamper, which Ashley and I picked up when we were in Dorchester for £15, and I've sold that for 40 plus postage. And for that size, that is the most expensive one to have gone on eBay. I priced it higher than all the other solds of that size, so I'm pleased about that. It took, well, it was only a few weeks ago I went to Dorchester, wasn't it? So I would say that took less than 2 weeks to sell at that price. So it just goes to show, price things high. Not everything will sell high, but some things will. So yes, that needs packing up tonight. Ashley's going to pack that for me. It might even go in that box there that I got from Wilco's yesterday. You never know. Right, I'm cooking tonight. I am cooking. Let me just show you this new book that I bought from Amazon after hearing it recommended by a lady called Lauren and the Books, who I watch on YouTube. And she has raved and raved about this book. It is vegan and vegetarian one-pot dinners, all done in a roasting tin. And I am going to cook this stuffed roasted fennel and mushrooms, which looks absolutely delicious. So yeah, that's what I'm cooking this evening. Ashley won't be a massive fan of that. He likes his meat, you know, if it doesn't have a steak in it. it's not a proper dinner as far as Ashley's good. No, that's not true actually. He will eat vegetarian stuff, but he's not the biggest fan of it. I don't think most men are really, are they? But I think it looks nice, so I'm looking forward to eating it. Right, I think I'm going to go and tidy up my bedroom a little bit, watch a bit of YouTube, and drink a pint of water because I'm really thirsty. Hi everyone, it's Thursday. No, it's not, it's Wednesday. God, I'm wishing the week away. It's about 1:45. I've just had a super quick lunch of broccoli soup, which was very nice, I might add. And I am heading to my bed for 2 hours. And I'll tell you why. I was up at 6 o'clock this morning because I just woke up. I had a really good night's sleep actually. Let me sit and put you down for a moment. Actually, there's nowhere to put you, so I'll just sit and hold you. Oh, that's too bright. Can't be dealing with that. Here we are. Let's sit here on this very untidy sofa. Yeah, I had a really good night's sleep last night. I was asleep at, turned my light out just after 10, was asleep straight away, woke up once for a wee at 3 o'clock-ish, went straight back to sleep, woke up at 6 o'clock this morning. And so I'm just looking at my foundation, very distracted. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Yeah, anyway, woke up at 6 o'clock this morning, felt like I'd had a really good night's sleep, and by 6:20 I was at my desk. I got loads of new listings up today, and finished by about 12 o'clock. Popped to Tesco's, sorry I'm turning you around because I need to rest my elbow. Popped to Tesco's and got a few bits for dinner. I decided that we were going to have, oh, talking of dinner, God, I'm distracted today, aren't I? Talking of dinner, that fennel thing I cooked for that new cookbook last night was absolutely amazing. It was so nice. I really should have filmed it for you, but I couldn't find my camera. I'd left it in here and I was in the kitchen, and yeah, not that I couldn't find it. I couldn't be bothered to go and get it, let's be perfectly honest. Anyway, I'm going to cook it again for sure, so I will make sure to film it next time. But went through the rest of that cookbook, and there's loads of other things I want to film as well, cook as well. So yeah, I think that one might be a bit of a winner. What is with this shadow across my face? It's all very strange. Anyway, yes, fancy chicken fajitas for dinner, so I went to Tesco's and I've just come back, and I am going to do, I don't know if I can reach it, yes I can, just about, this foot peel. If I do not do this today, all my feet will be stringy and dead skin coming off them when I go on holiday next week. I'm cutting it fine, to be honest, even doing it today, but yeah, it does take 7 days to work. So this time next week I would just about be in Cyprus. Can't wait for that. And yeah, so I need to sit still for 2 hours to put this on. I've got to put them on. It's like 2 socks with the fluid inside, and have to sit still for 2 hours with them on. You can walk around minimally, but not really to be advised. I split them last time I used them by walking around too much. So yes, I'm going to sit on my bed, got my laptop, going to watch some, probably some Real Housewives and a bit of I'm still watching the Madeleine McCann documentary, and just chill out for a couple of hours. Enforced chilling out, this is really. Kind of like going to a spa, but different. It's about 4:30 and I've just been pottering around really. I've done a few more drafts for tomorrow. I've done some re-lists. I've emptied the lawn and the washing machine and the tumble dryer. All sorts of householdy stuff. And I'm just thinking I need to light a candle actually. I've been quite good with candles recently. I haven't bought any for ages. Well, not since my trip to Bournemouth, not last time, the time before when I went to Home Sense, so not too bad. But getting a lid off a candle one-handed is very hard. Let me pop you down a minute. You can go there. I'm going to light this, which is Berry Trifle Yankee, which is very nice. Do love my candle lighter. Yeah, Berry Trifle I'm lighting. I'm also working my way through Yankee Lilac at the moment, which is the loveliest spring scent. Got that going in the office. Not actually going at the moment, but I've been using it in the office. So yeah, I am working my way through candles. I've finished quite a few recently, so no doubt that will give me an excuse to buy some more soon. I'm just about to sit down and do this jigsaw. I actually bought it from the charity shop yesterday, thinking it would be worth buying because it was quite old. It was a £5, but I think it's going to be a bit of a fail, but I'm going to list it anyway. And I'm going to do it now, which is not that easy because the picture is absolutely blooming tiny. Look at how small that is, and it's falling off the box. So it is pretty old, but yeah, anyway. It's hard, particularly when the only picture you've got is that tiny thing down there. Very hard. Anyway, I'm just cooking tonight's dinner, or getting tonight's dinner started. I think I probably said to you it was chicken fajitas. Did I not? So I just got onions, peppers, a couple of chicken breasts and a fajita packet mix. It's a cheap sort of dinner. And I serve that with wraps. And I usually get the wholemeal one, but these, I just fancied white ones today. I don't know why. But they're doing them in packets of 4, which is really good because they used to only do them in packets of 8. Which was too many, and once you've opened them you can freeze them and you can store them and stuff, but they tend to go a bit hard a bit quickly, so a packet of 4 is just perfect. And I've also got mini Tex-Mex dips to go with them, which has got the salsa, the sour cream dip and the avocado, and that'll be the phone. Good morning, I'm in Tesco's. It's not even 10 o'clock yet and I feel like I've done a full day's work. Going up the ramp to look at the clothing department. Is it May, or does this clothing display at the top of the travelator thingy look like it's autumn? Seriously, that's very autumnal colours, isn't it? I'm rather liking these tapered zebra print trousers. Very nice. Pretty top as well. Although I do already have one that colour. This 90s look is really back in this year, this sort of long midi dress. This one's got an asymmetric hem, this sort of patchwork, but this sort of button front V-neck cap sleeve thing, it's very 90s, isn't it? I do like this print though, very boho. So I got in my car this morning and I thought I would do some car chat. That's a nice view of the bin, isn't it? And then I realised it wasn't my car, it was William's car, and so I didn't have a holder thingy for my phone, so I couldn't do any car chat. So I thought we'd do some car chat in the driveway looking at the dustbin while I'm in William's car. The reason I haven't got my car is that it went into the garage yesterday to be it's got a very slight issue on the automatic transmission, nothing like the last major issue, don't worry. It has actually been looked at. It needs the some sort of oil change thingy to do with the gearbox, I think. So nothing major, but they can't fit it in to do that until after we get back from holiday, which is fine. So the car is actually ready. It was in yesterday, but I just haven't picked it up yet. So I'm in William's car, and it does William's car good to have a run out. I think Will's going to take his car to back to uni after Easter, so it won't be in the drive anymore. So yeah. Anyway, what day is it? It's Thursday. It's feeling like a bit of a long week this week. Does anybody else have that sort of feeling? I was up at the crack of dawn this morning. The courier, hilariously, the backtrack, the last piece of the G-plan furniture that we sold, the bed headboard with the 2 bedside cabinets attached to it, was bought by a lady up country somewhere. That's a very Devon expression, that, isn't it? Up country. Or a very West Country expression, possibly. Anyway, she wanted to organise a courier to come and pick it up, which she did, and he phoned last night at 6:30 saying, would it be alright to pick it up this evening? I'm just getting onto the M25 from the other side of London now. And I'm like, no, it wouldn't. I will be in bed by the time you get to Devon. So he was staying in Torquay overnight anyway, so he said what time could he pick it up this morning. I said any time after 7, and he got here about 7:10. So I was up at 6 anyway this morning, so he came and picked that up. So that has gone, that's good. And I then got 12 drafts done on eBay, and then, do you remember that jigsaw I was doing last night, which was last night for me, but literally only 3 minutes ago for you, I think. It had 5 pieces missing. Now, normally I wouldn't take something like that back to the charity shop, but it was a £5 and 5p. I mean, to be fair to them, they couldn't count the pieces because it didn't say on the box, because it was so old, how many pieces there were meant to be. So I thought I would take it back. So just a side note at this point, I so rarely take stuff back to charity shops for a refund. I think probably the last time I did it before this week, I'm aware I've done it twice this week, but the last time I did it before this week was probably a year ago, I should think, maybe even more than that. But yeah, it just so happens it's been twice in a week. Please don't think that I buy stuff and take it back to charity shops for refunds all the time. Although this morning it worked well. They were absolutely charming about it. They were fine, and I ended up spending £21 plus the £5 I'd already spent in that charity shop. Right, I am going to get out of the car. My back is bad. I noticed when I picked up a hanger in the charity shop this morning that I've known it's not good all week, and I'm quite worried that too much bending and stretching is going to put it out again, and I don't want to do that the week before I go on holiday, so I need to be careful of that. Right, I'm going to go into the house. I will show you what I bought in the charity shops, so expect that any second now. Just thought I'd show you this little top which I found in a charity shop right in the middle of the countryside when I was going to Glazebrook House Hotel. Was it last weekend or the weekend before? Can't remember now. God, no, the weekend before, wasn't it? Yeah, I found this in a charity shop, and it's the first time I've ever found this brand. It's just like a crocheted top, and this is actually, it says 70% silk and 30% metal, which I assume means the gold sort of spots running through it. But the brand is, let me just get rid of this hanger. It's Missoni. I've never ever found Missoni before. For people who don't know, Missoni is a high-end fashion brand. It is known primarily for its knitwear. Sorry, I've got the light behind me. I should turn around, shouldn't I? Primarily for its knitwear with like a zigzaggy stripe running through it. Yeah, that's what Missoni was. That's what when I think of Missoni, that's what I think of. But I didn't know, which is also interesting, that it's got Valentino Fashion Group there. I didn't know it was part of the Valentino Fashion Group. So you learn something new every day. Anyway, I'm going to list this top. I paid £3.50 for it. I've looked at completeds and they're a bit all over the place. I think I'm going to list it at 35 and see what happens. See if I get any interest or not. It's a size 12. Show you this that I picked up this morning in the charity shop. It was £2.99. It's a Pokemon single duvet cover. It's reversible as well, and it's vintage. That's the other side of it. It's got various different Pokemons on it. I've had it is a bit faded, but overall it's in pretty good condition. It's got no marks and it's got no holes or anything. And I paid £2.99, I might have just said that. And looked at completeds, and I'm going to try that for about 18, I think, which is quite high, but we shall see. There's no matching pillowcase either, which may devalue it a little bit, but try for 18, accept 15, I think. Right, time for a bit of a charity shop haul. It's 3:30 in the afternoon. Something quite exciting has been happening today in the background. I'm going to tell you about it when I finish showing you what I bought in that charity shop this morning. So, the first thing I bought was these. Not that iron. That iron is out because I've done a lot of ironing today. Look at these gorgeous, gorgeous shoes. They are... Come on camera, you know you can do it, Ted Baker. And they look as though that little telltale circular thing up there tells me that they were purchased in TK Maxx. That size thing makes me think of TK Maxx. But anyway, they are in lovely condition. I'd say they've only been worn once or twice probably. And they were £3.50. What an absolute bargain. I think they must go for 25 to 30, I would think. Might put them on for a bit more, we shall see. This is just a next white linen, very plain tunic dress. It's a 16 and it's got this pretty sort of cut out detail here. Next white linen or next linen tunic dresses generally in biggish sizes, 16 and upwards, go really well for me. I paid £3.75 for that one. And I think I'll pop it on for about 16. I mean, nothing I got today is massive, huge money, but just good bread and butter stuff, as they say. I really liked this next one. Oh, get down there. I really liked this. This is only ASOS, however you want to pronounce it, but it's a dungaree dress, and it's a floral print. It's sort of satiny fabric, very thin, very festival, I thought. I found the, oh god, my battery light started flashing. I found the original ASOS photograph for this on the internet as well. This was £4.50. I'm going to try this around the 20 mark, or maybe even 21. Don't know. I just think it's just something about this style. I find these dresses go really well. The next couple of items are for me. They're only Bon Marché, but this is linen. Just a summer top, sort of loose fit, stripy, lovely pastel colours, really like it. I like a bit of linen in the summer, so as I'm off on holiday next week, I thought I'd have that. That was £4.50, was it? No, surely not. £3.75. This one also is Bon Marché. This is more of a t-shirty material, but it's brand new with its tags, but this was also £3.75. So yeah, pleased with those for me. Then I found this little gem, which is Joe Brown's, brand new with tags. Hasn't got a price on, I don't think. But it was £3.50. It's a skirt. It's just like a floaty summer skirt with a asymmetric hem. What size is it? I can't remember. I think it's a biggish size, is it? It's a 20, yes. So that was a real score. So I'm thinking 20-ish for that, hopefully. And then finally I got this, which is also brand new with its tags. It's a Peruna sort of loose, it's not exciting, it's just sort of a very loose fit, oversized short sleeve top, and it's a 20. It's got a £35 tag on it. I paid £3.75. But just let me show you the back. I'll just turn it over. It's one of these sort of split back tops. I think they're in, was it last year or the year before? It was quite a thing, wasn't it? So you have to wear something underneath, but it's just a nice bit of detailing. Surely got to be worth more than £3.75, maybe like 16, 17, something like that. So yes, those were the few bits I got when I took my jigsaw back. I think they were quite good, don't you? I've been asked for a charity shop haul. I don't often do them anymore, but there you go. Hope you enjoyed it. Good morning, it's Friday. We made it to the end of the week. Oh my god, I had the worst night's sleep last night. Please excuse the state of me. I've got no makeup on. I've got a really, really runny eye, so I decided just not to bother. I'm not going anywhere, although I have already been into town, actually. I've been awake since 4 o'clock, actually 3:30, I think. And I ended up getting up at 5:30 and starting work because I just couldn't sleep, which is good from the point of view of it's now 10:29 and done 16 drafts already and done all my packaging, been to the parcel shop, popped into a charity shop. Talking of charity shops, I bought these and I was going to list them. Paid £5 for them. They're hardly worn, they're Jones Bootmaker and they're suede. And I just noticed they had a bit of a mark on one side, so I did a little suede brush which has brought them up nicely, and then I realised they were my size, so I'm going to keep them. Haha! I love them. I think they're really nice. Very, what's the word? I want to say flexible, but that's not the word I'm looking for. I'm not going to think of the word I'm looking for. I'm too tired. Anyway, yes, Friday, new shoes. Nearly new, £5. That's good, isn't it? Be good for my holiday next week. I will be taking them with me. I've got to try them on first, of course. Second cup of coffee of the morning. God, that looks like a massive spot on my chin. I'm aware that I told you yesterday that I might have exciting news. I have got exciting news. It's not quite booked yet, but I think today I'm going to book a trip of a lifetime. A late 50th birthday present to myself. I did mention this last year. I was hoping to do it, and then with Will starting uni and stuff, we didn't get to do it. But this time yesterday, I wasn't even thinking about this. Ashley sent me a link for an offer, and we are going to New York in December for 3 days. We are flying with Virgin upper class, and then after 3 days in New York, we are boarding the Queen Mary 2 for a transatlantic voyage back to Southampton in a suite. And I'm very, very, very excited about it. It's the trip that I talked about wanting to do for my 50th, and can't believe that we're going to do it. Got a very good price, and it's in December, New York in December. I've never been to New York, and I've never been on a cruise as a passenger. I worked on, for those who don't know, I worked on cruise ships for 5 years in my early 20s as an assistant purser. And I keep meaning to make a video about that actually. Perhaps I will do that at some point. I always said for years that the only cruise I would want to do as a passenger, or the first cruise I would want to do as a passenger, would be a transatlantic voyage on Cunard. It was the QE2 at the time, but that has since retired. So the Queen Mary is, yeah, the replacement. So I'm beyond excited. The only thing that could make it better would be to be going to New York on Concorde. Ashley always wanted to fly on Concorde, but obviously that is impossible now because it's no longer in service, but Virgin Business Class will do me nicely. So yes, that's all very exciting. Sorry, in no way trying to show off at all. I just wanted to share that because I'm very, very excited about it. And yeah. Right, so Friday, here we are. I'm going to get the rest of this 20 things drafted, and then I've got to do the photographs and upload. I haven't really got any other plans for today. I need to edit this vlog at some point. The weekend, it's the first weekend in ages that, sorry, I'm wobbling you because I'm knocking the desk and you're balanced on top of the scales on top of the printer. Don't fall off now, will you? Just let me have some coffee, it's going cold. Yeah, so it's first weekend for ages that we haven't had anything on, but we're going on holiday on Tuesday, obviously, so I need to do my packing over the weekend. And I've just remembered it's Mother's Day. I must make myself a note. What is this bit of paper? To get that stuff sorted before I go away on holiday. There we are, that is done. Right, I think I'm probably going to sign off for this week here. There will be another video on Wednesday. I think I'm going to do a holiday packing, come pack with me, what I pack to go on holiday type of thing, how I do my packing. I don't know what it's going to be called, but something along those lines. I'm having a week off vlogging next week, if that's okay with you guys. Well, I'm having a week off anyway, whether it's okay or not. But yeah, I'm not going to upload on Sunday because I will be away, I will be relaxing, and I want to have a few days to myself. There will be a weekly the following week, the following Sunday, so you will see a little bit of my holiday in that because we're going sort of across 2 weeks. So yes, that is it. I hope everybody's having a fabulous weekend. Sorry I look so awful to sign off this video, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.